What is going on, guys? It's the Cube in Jeopardy back with another video, and today we're going to be doing a comparison on the GTS2 M and the Valk 3 M. And I'm just going to start this off by saying that these cubes are a lot more similar than they are different. So they both have like exact same amount of corner cutting, and they're both very high quality puzzles. But let's get into some similarities first. So to start this off with some similarities, one is the boxing experience. So they both, they're definitely not the same boxes as you can see, but they both feel like a premium cube is in them. So let's start with the GTS2 M. So it's magnetic, as you can see here, it's very, very addicting to flip that open, but it's very high quality, and in here there'll be some pamphlets and the cube, of course. But we'll move that aside and we'll talk about the box real quick. It definitely looks premium and definitely stands up to the cube. And the Valk 3, let's look at the box. Now this can be very difficult to open it sometimes, but it definitely seems premium. Let's get this one open. So you can just pull it straight up and into the cube, and a nice little hold for it, and there'll be some pamphlets as well. But both of these feel like very high quality and definitely live up to the cubes. Now the size on these two cubes are exactly the same. They're both 55.5 millimeters, which is very good for one-handed and two-handed, which is really nice for both of them. As you can see, it's great for two-handed and one-handed, so it's really nice, the size. Now the corner cutting on both of these cubes are basically identical. They corner cut like every single angle on the cube, and even reverse, it's just incredible. It's like line to line, 2/3 does that, and same as the Valk 3. They just corner cut every angle. It's just incredible. Now corner twisting on these puzzles definitely do not happen during solves, but you can see them done, but they don't happen during solves, which is really nice as well with the Valk 3. But it doesn't happen during solves, which is really nice. Now if we talk about locks and catches, you'll be solving both of these cubes and they will not lock at all or catch on any of the pieces. That's because of this rounded corner design and stuff, so you can be turning it as fast as you want and it will not catch. As you can see, you can perform algorithms very quickly, and same as the Valk 3, it doesn't catch at all, which is very nice, which is the same. It's got rounded corners. Now seeing both of these cubes are magnetic, they both have very good stability. As you can see here, it doesn't fall apart in your hands and keeps it cube shape, which is very nice, because then it doesn't just flop around in your hands like the Ushio Pro does or something nowadays. Now let's start to talk about some differences. The turning in both of these cubes are very, very fast, but I found that the GTS2 M came out of the box a bit faster. So, but they both were incredibly fast, and that is for a fact. So I put some heavier lube in these, and that fixed them straight up, and they were perfect. I've got weight 5 in the core and DNM 37 in the pieces, which are really nice together. But yeah, they were both very fast out of the box. But now let's talk about the feel. The GTS2 has a very buttery smooth feel, and the magnets create a bump at the end of each turn. And the Valk 3 is a papery smooth feel. So they're both very smooth, but this is more buttery, which is really nice and smooth, and this is more of a papery, so a bit rougher, but you can both feel the magnets at the end of each turn, which is very subtle. Now I'll just touch on this real quick. I got the GTS2 M with N40 4x2 magnets, and the Valk 3 with N35 4x2 magnets. Now the GTS2 is quite a crunchy cube, but has a lot of feedback on it, which is very nice, as well as it being quite fast. Now both of these cubes are very light, but the Valk 3 is a lot more light, not as in the weight, but as in the feeling. It's just, they're both very effortless to turn, but the Valk 3 is more light. Now let's have a look at the pieces and how they stay together. So the GTS2 has a bit, there's a bit of a gap here, which makes it a bit of an airy feel, but they feel quite alike. And you see in this one, there's not the Valk doesn't have as much of a gap in here, but both of them have not much of a gap in the piece itself, Now the core of the Valk 3 is green, and the core in the GTS2 is blue. And the GTS2 also has some added paddles in there for stability so the core doesn't break. Now these two cubes are definitely the two main cubes on the market because the Genza is just not great. But these two are the main ones, and they're both, if you're looking for a new main 3x3, grab one of these ones. They won't disappoint you. They have very nice feelings and are definitely worth their price with the expensive price tags, but they're still not too bad if you're looking for that really great 3x3. Now, if you're wondering, the GTS2 is my main. The Valk used to be, but then I really found to love the GTS2. But thank you for watching this video, guys. I hope you like, sub, comment, and thanks for watching.